Hello Geminis, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Today we are doing an old and new read for you today. So this is the end of something happening in your life and the beginning of something else. And we're having a look into that. This comes from the All Signs overview in the full moon in Scorpio, which I done, and for that you had the Knight of Wands. So this is all about, I don't know, someone chasing after what they want to get, and it's very possibly you, or perhaps you're chasing after something you want to get. Okay, and we'll just leave it at that. So there's the energies connected to the old, or the energies, the person connected to the old cycle. There's a person connected to the new cycle. So let's crack on and have a look. Let's see what the cut in the deck tells us about this Knight of Wands. Could be someone at work, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Maybe it's, well, that could be the new cycle. Maybe you're missing someone in the new cycle, the Five of Cups. Or perhaps this person used to work with you and you miss them from work, and maybe you're pursuing them in the social life now. So the way we'll do the energies is the top left hand corner will be the situation of the old cycle, top right hand corner will be the situation of the new cycle, bottom left hand corner will be the potential outcome of the old cycle, bottom right hand corner is the potential outcome of the new cycle. In the middle, from the bottom of the deck, I will pull out a bridging energy, something that connects the two. Okay, let's have a look. Throw it on the floor. There you go. Okay, all looks good, all looks good. And the Queen of Pentacles, and oh, why not? Yeah, oh, right, lovely. There we go. We'll have a look at it all right from the offset. All right. So, for the old cycle, we have got a much younger fire sign, okay? And it's the sun, it's happiness, it's joy, it's security, it's warmth, it's all the things that little child on top of that big mean looking horse actually like embodies. It's like, I'm actually going to say it's like independence, freedom, but like the independence and freedom a child has. Okay, it's like not having to worry about paying the bills, not having to worry about where the food's coming from, not having to worry about anything, just go out and have fun. Okay, but that cycle's coming to an end, and perhaps that cycle's coming to an end for you, and maybe it's for this younger fire sign as well. Okay, the wheel cycle, and the tower. Okay, so the wheel of fortune is telling us that, well, something's just coming to an end. Literally, it's moving on. It's time to change. It's just the wheel cycle, saying it's the cycle just keeps going, basically. But I suppose it's coming to an end in a life-changing way. I'm getting the feeling of birth in this read, okay? Not being pregnant, actually giving birth. And so I'm saying this old cycle may possibly be you are soon to be about to give birth, or your partner is, or someone you know is around you. And this much younger fire sign could actually be the child, the baby. It's all about the baby. Okay, and well, that would create a tower moment. It creates a tower moment for the baby because it has only ever been used to floating around in a nice, warm, maybe compact but comfortable womb, and now, or maybe, I don't know, some sort of like stasis tank, if it's some sort of like weird science project, and it's now coming into the wide open cold, loud world, bright world. But it's also the end of the cycle for the person who's carrying the baby. They are no longer pregnant. Okay, let's see what's crossing this. Is the Knight of Pentacles is crossing this, and it's something that's been happening for a long time. It's something that's been taken a while to get prepared for. But the Knight of Pentacles is also the out and out, it's going to get done card from the tarot. Okay, if there's any 100% card, this is it. Okay, might take its time, might become 100% long after you've forgotten it even started, but it is the one what is always going to get the goal at the end. It's just sort of saying it's taken a while to come to completion. There hasn't been things to plan for, things to prepare for, things to get ready for. Okay, crossing our Knight of Pentacles is the Four of Wands. It is some sort of commitment, and that's not just a commitment. That is the card of births, deaths, and marriages. So it could be a marriage. Okay, maybe it's like happy wedding day soon, and that's the end of the old cycle and the beginning of the new cycle, and so on. Okay, so let's have a look at the potential outcome. The potential outcome is knowing the truth, starting from a truthful beginning, and are blessed. If I'm actually putting on the energies of a newborn, it's the most way off card you could ever have in it. They ain't got a clue, but they are sweet and innocent, and they do know pretty much nothing. Okay, so basically everything is the truth for them. Everything they learn, everything they find out is the truth, at least the way they see it. Okay, it's not until people get older that they learn to lie. And there's the Queen of Swords coming out and the Four of Cups coming out there. And so the truth, the beginning of the truth is the missing ingredient, what could possibly allow you to go on. Normally with the Queen of Swords, I would say like this is someone who or something what knows the truth but is not acting upon it. In this particular case, I feel it's someone who is not acting until they know the truth. Okay, so someone's holding back for some reason, but they're waiting for the missing ingredient. They're waiting for this truthful beginning. Okay, crossing this is the Seven of Swords. Now, yes, the Seven of Swords can be an indication of theft and treachery and betrayal, but it can also be an indication of changing dynamics, changing your plans, changing the way you are doing things. And that could be the indication that the truth is coming and you will be able to then move on. Okay, you'll then be able to start whatever. And that this being the end of a cycle would be indicating that, well, you can move on to the start of the new cycle. Okay, so let's do the bridging energies next then. In fact, let's clear my throat first and then we'll do the bridging energies. Okay, so we're back. Ace of Pentacles. What's the bridging energy from this? Is the beginning. Okay, it's a big, long, drawn out beginning. Again, I'm feeling that pregnancy or that birth type energy emanating from that. This is just the beginning. I'm actually feeling with that Ace of Pentacles. We got the Four of Swords coming out from that, and we have the Magician. Fucking Jesus. Okay. This is the bridging energy is a little break, a little rest, and a little relaxation before it all starts getting going. Okay. Maybe a little healing if there is something what needs healing as well. I suppose when you think of giving birth, yes, there are tears and rips which need healing. But the Ace of Pentacles is an indication that it's started. It's moving on already. Okay. But most people don't actually see or notice when an Ace of Pentacles actually starts. It's like you've got a load of weeds in your veggie patch and you don't know when they got there. You don't really even remember them starting to grow, but all of a sudden they're big weeds there, and it's like, well, where the hell did they come from? Well, they did start. They were seeds at some point, and they germinated, and they were tiny little seedlings, and then they grew into something else. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, that there was a start at some point. You didn't notice it. So that's it. Something has started. It's going to go on for a long time. It's going to grow into something big, and this is the bridging energy. But you have got this little time to heal while you don't notice it start. And then you've also got the Magician. Everything's ready for the beginning. Everything's ready to start the journey. Okay, which is the literal meaning of the Magician. They got everything you need. They got all the tricks that you need to get on with your life. Crossing this is the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords, yes, it can be a little disappointing. Okay, maybe missing that beginning, not realizing that beginning's actually happened, may disappoint you a little bit. But it is also a card of like, I sometimes call it the card of spying, but it's more of a card of learning. That's all what spying is. Okay, it's learning things. But spying is like learning things without other people's knowledge. And that's what this is. This my Page of Swords is like a hands-on apprenticeship type learning instead of reading it out of a book. Okay, that would be the Page of Pentacles. Academic learning. This is real life, real world learning, if you want. And again, you can read all the books you want about having children. It never prepares you for actually having that child. Even if you're having your second or your third, they're always different to that first one. Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands, and we have a, Jesus Christ, a child parent type age gap again, but with an earth sign. God, are you having twins? Let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comment if you are expecting or just recently had twins. Okay. So this is a new cycle for some of you. Again, maybe you're a teacher. Maybe this isn't quite giving birth, but maybe this is like having a new class starting. Okay, your old class was made up of much younger fire signs on the majority, and your new class is being made up of much younger earth signs as a majority. Obviously, you would have a mix of all signs in your class, but maybe the earth signs just win out. And we've got the Eight of Wands. It's kind of like a starting card. It's kind of like a movement card of a forward direction moving. And there is also a little bit of information attached to that. I suppose you may be getting some sort of information what allows you to move forward. I do feel a slight connection with the outcome of the old. I feel that your old and new cycles are very connected somehow. It is literally, sometimes that could be a totally different cycle ending to a totally different cycle beginning. But in this, I'm getting the feeling of same shit, different day. Okay, so let's have a look. Look, see, we got the High Priestess coming out here and the Six of Cups coming out here. The High Priestess is all about going with your intuition. It's about having a secret, keeping a secret, perhaps. But I also get this feeling of like you being the High Priestess in this particular case, like a confidant, like a best friend, someone who you go and tell all your stuff to. You are that sort of person. And with the Six of Cups coming out as well, there is this, I don't know, a contract perhaps, or something from your past which is now coming forward and being allowed to move on with you. Crossing this is the Page of Wands, and remember, we're doing when the main energies for this read was the Knight of Wands. So and I'm going to say the Knight of Wands is on this new cycle somewhere, okay? Because this is the first time we've really seen a wand energy of any description, I think. And this Page of Wands is like an opportunity, okay? Yes, it could be an indication of the younger earth sign, although it would be a fire sign if we were throwing astrology all over tarot, but we're not. But it could be like the indication of, like, if you are a teacher, the younger class. What's crossing this energy is your class of people, okay? And the page is like some sort of opportunity, some sort of grab hold of this and let's see where it goes, instead of our sort of past energies over here with the Knight of Pentacles of, well, let's plan our way through this. Yeah, this might lead to a dead end or something like that with the Page of Wands. Sometimes it does. It is just the nature of the Page of Wands. It is the nature of just jumping on a situation and seeing where it goes. You have no clue where it's going to go, so it might just end somehow, somewhere, in a field in Hampshire. Okay, and then you call the Queen of Pentacles and say, Queen of Pentacles, I'm never coming home again. The Queen of Pentacles, the outcome for the new situation is feeling comfortable, and I don't know, I get that feeling of matureness again, okay? And the Seven of Cups, I get that feeling of matureness, and I get that feeling it's you. But it would make sense. Oh, look, we got a card on the floor as well. I don't know when that fell out and ended up down there. Maybe when this Seven of Cups come out, I will take it with that Seven of Cups. But yes, I was saying, you're feeling comfortable. You're in a position of comfort. You've got everything you need, but you would not turn away anything which would further your development, okay? And with the Seven of Cups coming out, there is a lot of that option around, that possibility of furthering your development with the Seven of Cups. And with death coming across this, it's also the indication of something coming to an end and something growing in its place, like a cycle. That tree's died, but it produced and dropped some seeds in years gone past, and that's now growing, and it gives you that tree to tend. Maybe this tree was the tree what gave you apples and pears and oranges and lemons. I know all those things don't grow off one tree, but maybe it was a life-sustaining something, okay, and that's come to an end, but it produced another life-sustaining something which you can now occupy your mind on and look after and tend. I did have the Ace of Swords coming out in reverse, and I'm not taking it as a crossing card. I'm not really taking it anywhere. It just came out. I think it came out here because that card fell out of the deck, and it might have fell out with that. So I'm going to say, with that tucked under there, sort of as like a secondary energy to that Seven of Cups, it's sort of suggesting that maybe some of these choices you have in front of you are not as they appear, okay? It might look like it's a glass cup. It might look like it's a metal cup, but it's made out of something totally different. Maybe the glass cup is actually made out of some sort of crystal and not glass, and the metal cup isn't just made out of steel or stainless steel. It's actually silver or pewter. It's not appearing, it's not looking like it actually is. Okay, crossing all of this is the Ace of Wands. It's a truthful, it's not a truthful at all. It's a passionate new beginning, but it's okay. It is a truthful new beginning. I said that about it. It's a truthful, passionate beginning. And that could be that you have passion for this, the outcome for this situation. You know, it's like, obviously, if you were a school teacher or if you are having a child, you have passion for that class of children. You have passion for that individual child you've just given birth to. And it's the passion of teaching them, growing them, nurturing them, and moving them on into the future, okay? And it's right at the beginning. You do have a lot of beginning cards. Even if you take out the aspects of these are meant to be star signs and people, they're aces, they're beginnings. You got aces down here, you got aces here. It's going to be, and a big ace right in the middle there. It's going to be a big new cycle starting for you. This could have something to do with Jupiter being in Cancer. That is going to be a year-long cycle for a lot of us. Things that I think that moved in yesterday from when I'm doing the reading on here. So yeah, it's a new big year-long cycle. No, Jupiter is always a year-long cycle in any sort of star sign, but it's just literally moved out of one, gone into Cancer. It's going to be there for a year. It's going to put its influence over everything loving, caring, nurturing, homely for all of us for a year. Okay, so that is the end of your read, Geminis. Hopefully, actually, I think possibly it came out of your sign. This makes it even more poignant, doesn't it? Yeah, that it actually came out of Gemini and gone into Cancer. But anyway, I that's the end of your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that it registered with you. Let me know that it resonated with you. Let me know in the comments what it was, what worked, what didn't work, etc. If this didn't work for you, if you didn't like this, if you want to give it the thumbs down, you can. But do me a big solid. Actually, do let me know in the comments what it was you didn't like about it. Okay, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I strongly suggest that you do so, because by doing so, you'll be adding your energies to the tarot team pot, and that in turn will make reads like this resonate with you on a more personal level in future. Just there, I will be throwing up a link to help you with that subscription if you need it. Just here is a video that YouTube thinks you will enjoy watching next. And just down there somewhere will be a video which is linking to the new moon in Scorpio read I done about 7 months ago, which should be, fingers crossed, and also an old and new read as well. I haven't gone and actually checked that out to make sure that was from that particular full moon, new moon cycle, but well, we'll see. Okay, until the next time you're watching one of my videos, you'll be good out there.